Christian Life, we've been talking about serving this morning. In just a little bit, you're going to have the opportunity to dive in and not be the critic from the sidelines, but be someone who gets involved in their church family. And that's what I love about this body of people at Christian Life. We're a family that loves to serve. So many times I've talked to my kids about when something needs done in the house or around the yard or with involving the family. I want to raise our kids up where they are seeing something, they're seeing a need, and they're diving in. They're not waiting just on Megan and I to say, hey, you need to do this, you need to go up to your room and do this, but seeing the need and filling that need by serving, because that's what a family does. And here at Christian Life, we've been talking all morning about the heart of Jesus Christ, His heart to serve and love in the process of being the greatest leader of all time, because I think sometimes people conflict leadership and serving and say those two don't go together, but yet they do. The greatest leaders serve. And so this morning, I'm asking you to go out and pick the ministry that God's laid on your heart. Pick the area that God's laid on your heart. Join in. There's so many needs across the church that we as a family can join in and serve. And so instead of me just telling you all morning why serving is so awesome and what God does through us and in us through serving, I wanted you to hear from some of the people right here in our Christian Life family who are serving and doing a wonderful job. And there's so many more beyond these that are sharing with you this morning, but I wanted these testimonies to be able to encourage you as we as a church family go out and join in filling the needs right here at Christian Life.
Why do we serve and why do we volunteer? For me, it's not only because I love it, but it's an opportunity to show the love of Jesus Christ. For me, ministry is a passion in my heart, and I'm able to then go out and serve others. Jesus came to serve, not be served. So when we have the opportunity to serve others, we're not only reflecting Him, but we're showing the love of Jesus Christ.
The reason I serve is because I love to be a part of things. I see church as more of a family, and I find the best way to get to know your family is to be a part of things, to work beside them. And I realize that it takes more than just Michael Hunsberger to operate the church. When I first began to serve, I just looked for places to fill, just holes to fill. It didn't really matter what it was. And I found that the more that I was involved in things, the more I enjoyed being here at the church. I began to go here early just to be here and available, and found that Sundays were an exciting day now for me, not just a day to fill a pew.
Having confidence in trying new things is something that I've always kind of struggled with, and I think many probably identify with that. But I've learned that over the years in my job, when I've tried new things, I've learned and gained confidence through trying new things. And actually, I experienced a moment of doubt in myself last November when Stacy Watrous asked me to be a teacher in the discipleship room. My heart kind of sank. I didn't want to do that, but I said yes because I knew it was an invitation from the Lord. But I think the reason why I struggled with it so much is because I'm constantly comparing myself to other people and their abilities, and Stacy, as you know, is a wonderful teacher. But I've taken that on, and so I've been teaching in discipleship for the last 6 months now, and I've really enjoyed it. It's been so much fun, and we actually had a lesson on confidence last Sunday. So the thing that I would want people to know is that God sees you in a different way than you see yourself, and stop comparing yourself to others. Jesus goes with you and before you. Thank you.
I enjoy pouring into the boys in a way that I can help them see who God is through my life and through the teachings that we do and through the mentorship program that Royal Rangers is, and then through the activities to see them grow. With Royal Rangers, it's growing in a way that's stated to be physically, mentally, spiritually, and socially in all the ways that a boy grows. We try and hit all those ways to see them mature and become godly young men. And so the satisfaction, I guess, if there is any in my volunteering, is being able to witness that. But mostly it's to see those boys, the next generation of men, be trained up in a way that honors God and is fulfilling His kingdom's call.
When I started volunteering with the sound team, I really wasn't sure if it was for me. Michael and Megan approached me and asked me, and I was nervous about it. I felt like I didn't have the time. We've got 3 little kids and really busy life, and I wanted to be part of it. It wasn't that I didn't want to, but I just was really questioning if it was for me. And I hemmed and hawed about it for a long time, and finally I said yes, because I just felt God telling me that this was for me. I love music, and this was an opportunity for me to not only be more involved with church, but also to be in touch with music more, which I haven't been able to just since my life as a mom. And so I started the sound team, and after my first day, even though it's a big job, we have to be here at 6:45 in the morning until noon, and I was just so worried about the time commitment was my biggest thing, but I love it. The time flies by, and I'm never as happy as I am when I'm done with a morning with the worship team and just being part of all of that activity. And as time goes on, I just find that it's pouring more and more into all the other areas of my life, because I have that joy that I'm walking away serving and being part of the team here, and also getting to know more of the church members as well, and really rooting our community here. So if you guys are thinking of volunteering, if you're just not sure what's out there, there's a lot of need in this church. There's a lot of really cool areas that you can reach out and serve. Do it because you're interested in it. Do it because you're feeling called to it, but do it with the excitement that knowing it's also going to provide so much joy, knowing that you're really doing a service for the church and also connecting here and being part of a team and digging in. It's going to be great. You're going to love it, and I really think it's going to give back a lot to you too.